When the tree is horizontal, it's time for limbing. This is a risky work task, and therefore you should always remember to grip around the front of the handle with your left thumb. Bear in mind the risk of kickback, and try to use the center of the guide bar when limbing. Always run at full throttle before you apply the saw. If you have felled the tree so that it's lying over a log or rock, you will now have a good working height. Stand on the left side of the trunk when limbing. Start from the bottom of the butt end and let the saw rest as much as possible on the trunk while working so that you save your energy. When you move, you always have the guide bar on the other side of the trunk. Saw heavy branches that stick out from the trunk from the top with a pulling chain. The saw rests against the trunk and the guide bar produces a pivoting movement on the branch. You can cut the branches on the top side of the trunk with the saw resting on its side, either with a pushing or pulling chain. Here you accelerate with your thumb. Coniferous trees often have more branches than deciduous trees, and these tend to be thinner. Here you can use both pulling and pushing chains alternately. Bear in mind that your saw is resting against the trunk at all times. When limbing with a pushing chain on the side you are standing, you can relieve the saw using your left leg. Heavy branches that are compressed against the ground must be cut from underneath with a pushing chain to avoid pinching the saw. Start by making a small cut from the top to ensure the branch does not split, and then saw from underneath. Ensure that it does not flip up at you when it breaks. It is easier to cut really heavy or straggling branches bit by bit. Saw them off into manageable lengths. Start by making a cut at the bottom, and then cut from the top. But remember never to saw above chest height. When you have removed all branches up to the top, turn the trunk and continue underneath. Try to get the trunk up on a log or stump to give you a good work height here as well.